Hello everybody, I'm Hope and welcome to another Naruto Shippuden reaction. Today, we're going to be checking out episode 349, almost to 350. It's the beginning of a 13-part filler arc, starring our great-ass boy Kakashi. This is actually canon, so you should probably watch this with me, and you should just enjoy and have some fun with me. And if you don't want to watch this, then damn, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait a bit until the canon starts again. So yeah, if I get stabbed during the middle of this recording, I apologize, but that shit was scary. Alright, before we get into this episode, I just wanted to let you know that if you want access to early videos, full-length ones, and any other bonus stuff, you can over my Patreon page. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment down below. And as always, thank you so much for your support, everyone. I really do appreciate it. So, without all further ado, let's begin. Oh, come on! No, don't start here. Fuck you. Oh no, poor Kakashi. His trauma. You poor boy. Oh, he's washing his hands as if to get rid of the blood on them. It won't. Way to go. Way to make me sad in the first minute. Come on. Fuck this. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm actually sad now. You did it, Naruto. You made me sad again. Brilliant. Fuck. I don't even know what to say. That is so sad to see. Like, Kakashi having PTSD from all he's experienced. Just... Mom died, I think, when he was a baby. Dad killed himself. Had to be a child soldier in war. Watched his best friend die. Killed his other best friend. His sensei died. Well, his sensei, I don't think Minato has died yet. So it's only more pain for Kakashi coming. But the way he's like trying to wash his hands as if to get like the blood off his hands, it's not physical blood, it's the more metaphorical aspect of it. That shit hurts my soul. That's just sad. Fuck, man. What is this episode? Kakashi, Shadow of the ANBU Black Ops, a mask that hides the heart. A mask, wow. Wow, a mask that hides the heart. Yo, it's Team Shika in a Cho. Or is it Ino Shika Shika? You know what I mean. But it's, what the fuck is that rape face? Did you see the guy on the left? Oh, hey, it's Gaara's dad. Man, this is before Orochimaru murked your ass. I wonder if Gaara was born at this point. No, he would not have been, obviously. Duh, I'm sorry for my stupidity. I like that they're showing more of the aspects of conflict between all the nations. And just showing how crazy it was. It's just more good world building. I like it. And you haven't changed in like, what, 14, 15 years? You really have not changed at all, Tsuchikage. Yeah. Yellow Flash really did numbers on you guys. Baby guy. I love it. Couldn't fucking Chad baby Asuma. Kakashi's not doing so hot. Guy's gonna try to cheer him up. No, I feel like ass. I just killed my friend yesterday. See ya. Oh. You gotta remember, guys, Kakashi has nobody. Like, yeah, you can argue Guy and Minato in a way, but he really doesn't have anybody. God, baby Kurenai is so cute. I'm not saying that they're actually babies. I think I have to clarify this. I just mean that they're children. They're little. Oh my god, is this when he starts... Fuck you, Danzo. I don't know how to respond to that. I mean, I guess, but... And people really overhate Hiruzen. They treat him like absolute garbage when he was actually a pretty good Hokage. Danzo's like... Of course you recommended Orochimaru. Fuck me. No. I mean, yeah, he is a genius. He's very skilled. Knows his shit, but there's this... Danzo's like, excuse me? See? Yeah, you don't want the hidden leaf turning into the mist. Although that wasn't necessary. Hey! Look at Danzo grinding his teeth, little prick. Hiruzen ain't backing down. I respect it. This isn't entirely up to you, Danzo. You're only one vote. See? And so the spite rages on. And so it is decided. I love the... from everyone. 1 vote against 10. Wow, what? Just, wow. Or... Oh, Kushina! You gonna tell her the news? Well... Not exactly. God, she's so perfect. Huh? Oh, that's so cute! That's so cute! Oh my god, my heart is melting! That's fantastic. Serious. Oh man, let's experiment, Orochimaru, with your fucking gross ass. I still love Orochimaru. I, Hiruzen Sarutobi, hereby announce my resignation as Hokage and appoint Minato Namikaze the Fourth Hokage. Signed. Yeah! That's Kakashi Sensei, guys. Like, what the f? And he's reading the How Shinobi Should Die book. That's fucking sad. I love guys, so... Oh, there's Ren's grave. And it was done by your hand, Kakashi. Wishful thinking, but I understand why he is thinking that way. Too bad. Wow. There he is! Let's go! Look at this boy! Fucking fresh, dapper as fuck. Oh hey, it's Sasuke's dad! What's up, buddy? God, Kushina is so cute! He means that literally. Hey! Oh, it's awesome. Oh man, I'm so glad that we got to see that. Animated and all. Oh, he's still looking at his hand. The same move that you would kill Rin with, that you had imperfect, only to become perfect because of Obito's eye, and then kill Rin with it. Fuck, man. Yeah, but that's just foolish. Come on. That makes sense. Actually, that does. What a fucking heavy first mission from Hokage Minato. Stop. 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 This PTSD is too much, man. It's actually, like, really hurting me. Back at the hospital. How many times has Kakashi been here, you know? And him reading this book is actually, like, I wonder for what reason. Nice. What's up? Address me as you always. Nice, I love it. Are you shitting my ass? What? It's a lot of responsibility on this man's shoulder, Minato. But goddamn, you trust this boy. I mean, for good reason, but I don't know. Cause he's gonna have to meet up with Fuckzo, you know? Fuck Danzo. So this is, oh, and that's why he threw away the book. Interesting. It's because now he was given some sort of purpose, I guess. This is, now we know how Kakashi got into ANBU. I love this, like, chilling music here. Oh my god. That's such a good shot. That is so awesome. That's so good. That's freaking awesome. With the Sharingan too. You know, it's funny having the Kakashi ANBU arc during this ending. It just makes fuck, man. Well, I just finished watching the wonderful episode 349 of Naruto Shippuden, and goddamn, am I enthralled by how great of an episode this was. Just it combined amazing, what is the word I'm looking for? They gave things that I've always wanted to see happen that we've never been able to see, such as Minato's inauguration, Kushina's reaction to Hokage, Kushina's reaction to Minato becoming Hokage, Minato's reaction to it, Hiruzen and the government people electing him, Danzo's fucking bickering, like all that stuff. I'm just so happy that we got to see animated and stuff, and it's just always great to see more of Minato because, like, come on, he's just so good. Like, you can't, like, if you don't like him, then you're fucking wrong. I don't actually think there's a person who doesn't like Minato. Oh, there might be somebody. I've seen some people go, "Oh my god, Minato put the nine tails to Naruto, man, fuck him," and I'm just like, do you not understand the purpose for why he did that? Like, goddamn, I'm sorry, but jeez, chill. Anyway, why don't we get started with talking about this episode from the meaty bits. We start out with Kakashi having a nightmare of him killing Rin, and immediately it sets this burden precedence of absolute despair in my heart, because this is dedicating a long chunk of Kakashi's eternal depression and his story. This is his mini arc after all, and god dang is it sad. But I really like how they're actually showing us this though, because when we meet Kakashi in OG Naruto, he's already quite a mysterious man and someone you could tell who's had a dark past, but he's moved past most, if not all, of his trauma already because it has been so long. But here we finally get to see it firsthand and see how realistically it's being displayed. Kakashi has been through so much, it's no wonder that this is happening to him. Especially when it was done by his own hand with the power Obito gave him to help protect Rin and others with. It's just an extra layer of tragedy that hurts Kakashi. Seeing Kakashi stare at his hand and just sweating, and he starts tearing up, and he goes to the sink to wash his hand as if to wash the blood off his hands, and it's like, god damn, and he's like, it won't come off. That is just freaking sad. That is genuinely heartbreaking. Oh man. But the title of this episode is Kakashi, Shadow of the ANBU Black Ops. And I think that's the name of the mini arc, is Shadow of the ANBU Black Ops, which means, much like Itachi, he is the shadow of the ANBU, whereas Itachi was the shadow, like a shinobi that embodies someone who protects from the shadows. You know what I mean. A mask that hides the heart. I love that title as it's so indicative to Kakashi as a character. Not only does the mask cover his Sharingan, but it covers his feelings, and it also embodies the mark of a quote-unquote true shinobi that he always believed should be emotionless and cover their true feelings. It's just so crazy how connective those things are together with each other. We get some cool stuff seeing, Shikacho, the original, well, not the original, but the team before the Konoha 11, trying to make not, I guess, amends with the stone, which they're having some big problems with each other. I mean, a lot of it can be pertained to Danzo's fucking mischief, and then the sand shows up and it's like, hey, cut your shit out. I'm the fourth fucking Kazekage. I ain't gonna take shit from you. But seriously, I love the world building here and seeing all of the other forces just fight and bicker with each other. It truly shows much more about how large the scale of the world is and how deep the hatred and fighting between other villages were. So I think that was really good. We actually cut back to the Leaf Village, and we see the 3 Hokage monuments, and it's great because this already tells us, the viewer, that, oh yeah, that means that Minato's face hasn't been there, so either Minato has just become Hokage, or he's going to become Hokage. And we get a great little just scene of seeing younger versions of a lot of the adult jonins that we know, like Kurenai, Asuma, and younger Asuma looks like a fucking Shad. It's great. We even see Hayate, or wait a sec. That isn't Hayate. You gotta admit though, that looks like Hayate. It really does. It really does look like Hayate. Just it does. I just noticed he's that one guy that was in the Chunin exams after Hayate got fucking killed. I forget his name, but he did show up quite a few times, and I did like him. And then we have the one guy with the weird nose. But we see Guy doing his best to just be kind to Kakashi, but he can already, just seeing the despair and stress on Kakashi's face is really taxing on me. But I can only assume it would be kind of hard to see for Guy as well. Just Kakashi's face is so sad there, man. And seeing him just reminisce about that scene not reminisce, have that scene of him killing Rin playing over and over in his mind, and then him going to the bookstore and grabbing a book that is titled How a Shinobi Should Die. That is alarming to me, because we already know that Kakashi, when he was younger, especially after his father died and before Obito dug some sense to him, embodied and believed in being a shinobi to the truest sense of what we believe a shinobi to be. Someone who rules are always first. You don't abandon a mission for your comrades. You never show emotion. You always follow orders. You kill when you're needed. You protect from the shadows, all that stuff. And him picking this book up alarms me because it tells me that Kakashi is feeling suicidal right now. And this book isn't so much a coping mechanism. It's something that he's reading to get hints of how he can die in a way that would fit being a shinobi, so that his memory isn't like looked down upon. And when you read it that way, and I think that that's what this scene implies, that's just really fucking sad. But it makes sense that Kakashi would be in this position right now. I genuinely feel really bad for him. Like, I feel so bad. This poor kid. We get some politics with Danzo and Hiruzen talking. Danzo's being a prick, and it's like, I hate everything you're doing. Hiruzen's like, dude, you're delusional. We gotta do what this, and then they're bickering, and then Hiruzen's like, you know what? I'm sick of being Hokage because everything that I do is apparently fucking wrong to everybody, and it's actually true to both a lot of the Naruto fans who hate Hiruzen for everything he did. I mean, if I were Hiruzen, I'd be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Nobody likes anything that I do, even though I try my damn hardest. So he's like, I'm gonna step down, and let's bring someone else to become Hokage, because I can't do this anymore. So they elect Minato. Everyone votes for Minato except for Danzo, which I find extremely funny. I like that Danzo actually voted for Orochimaru, but Hiruzen immediately shot that down. It's just like, dude, Orochimaru has an evil heart. Fuck out of here. The scene where he tells Minato was so genuine to me, because Minato, he just reacted so astutely and just like, got it. I shall do my best to deserve your trust, Lord Third. And it's just like, god damn, Minato is so cool. And we actually cut back to their home, and it hurts my heart because it's wholesome. But, you know, Minato and Kushina's death is something that you've all seen my reaction to. I think most of you have. Y'all know how bad that got me. So seeing the wholesomeness of their lives before is sucky to me. Not because I don't want to see it, and not because it's great, but because it genuinely makes it breaks my heart. Like, Kushina is such a good wife. She's so kind and supportive. She's strong, and she's cooking a meal for Minato when he comes home, and she's humming. She's so cute. Minato's little smile as he sees Kushina, and Kushina's so happy to see him home. He's like, what are you doing there? What did Lord Third want with you? I hope he didn't scold you too much. I just love that. I just love her energy. Just her teasingness is just so wholesome. And then I love how Minato is just like, well, you see, he wants me to be the fourth Hokage. Kushina's like, oh really, Databane? Don't mind the Hokage. What? Oh, so cute. I've been named the fourth Hokage, and her eyes lightening up, like, just and then the blush and that little smile. My heart, it's dying. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I have to reminisce about this because, oh goodness, you have no idea how cute that is to me, guys. I love it. That's amazing. The fuck? There we go. Sorry, my thing was going weird for a second. Her reaction to the whole thing was just amazing. I'm so glad I got this. We get to see this. It just makes the end point a lot more tragic, you know, which does suck. But admittedly, what can you do? Without their sacrifice, Naruto would never have become what he's become, you know? I want to comment on a few more things before we wrap up this discussion. One of them is Kakashi heading to Rin's grave, which is just the way that he talks to Rin about Minato becoming Hokage and how there won't be any more sacrifices like you guys. Just that really just again, I have to say this over and over again, it just hits close to home. That's just depressing. But admittedly, Guy was a nice, refreshing change of pace as Guy kept checking up on Kakashi. Guy is just a wonderful friend and a great rival. His little positive energy as he's just trying to cheer Kakashi up, and he grabs his book and he's like, "What the fuck? How Shinobi should die? What is this, Kakashi?" Then we get to the inauguration of Minato, which is just, come on. What else can you say besides, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Again, we have Kakashi looking at his hand, and I totally forgot about the whole aspect of Minato telling Kakashi, "Yo, dude, the Chidori is dangerous. You don't have it mastered because you're lacking the ability to see and predict, you know?" And then once Obito dies, gives him the Sharingan, he's perfected the Chidori, and then what does he do with that perfected Chidori? Well, murders Rin. The fact that he can even use this technique in the present day without just curling up into a ball really shows how much he's not gotten over, how much he's learned to cope, basically. Minato sends Kakashi on a mission, which is pretty crazy because people aren't that happy about Minato becoming Hokage, mainly Danzo. So they're thinking that the other nations or other, like, Leaf Ninja maybe might be trying to retrieve documents and relating to the peace treaty because they don't agree with it. And that actually makes a lot of sense. I really like the dynamic there of, like, the realism here. Kakashi goes and gets attacked, and immediately he tries to pop a Chidori, and immediately has a fucking panic attack as his PTSD rings near, as there's just Rin in his mind dying, saying Kakashi, Kakashi, in almost a horror-esque way, and that just shuts him down. He can't move anymore. He starts to get his knees weak, arms are heavy. This man's whole body is spaghetti. He just literally starts to have a panic attack, and Guy has no idea what to do, but thankfully they're saved because of some other ANBU and Guy, and thankfully Minato sent Guy as a safety measure, which is good. And then Minato meets Kakashi in the hospital, you know, a place that Kakashi's been in for a while, like a lot of times, and basically tells him, "Yo, I want you to assign you to the ANBU under my direct control." Which, you gotta be honest with you, for like, what, Kakashi's like 12 or 13? That's a big deal! When the Hokage himself, your sensei, tells you you're gonna be ANBU. That's crazy! That's just amazing. Kakashi, fucking prodigy, bro. And of course, Kakashi has no choice but to accept that, and he does. But on the way to getting equipped under the ANBU, he throws away the book because he's been given a somewhat sort of purpose for living, I guess. Or it could be seen that he doesn't need the book anymore because being ANBU could lead him to having a proper shinobi death. Maybe that could be running in his mind. But it could be either or, in my opinion. The final scene of him gearing up with the ANBU mask and the sword, the katana behind, sheathed, and his red eye glowing, that shit is just, that almost gave me chills. That was just a perfect shot. This episode was fantastic. It gave a mix of really nice world building, a lot of scenes that I really wanted to see, just more overall Minato and Kushina stuff, some great Kakashi development and progression for his character. And just all around fantastic. There wasn't a beat of this episode that I felt was rushed or not fun to watch. Pacing was very good all around. The flashbacks were short and fit the scene that they were pertaining to. They did not overstay their welcome. And seriously, people who skip this, can you guys, like, just chill? Again, I'm going to say this again. People act like the war arc Itachi, their families. Not just the war arc itself, but the fillers in the war. When 90% of the fillers I've seen in the war are like between good and absolutely amazing. This one falls under amazing, and I'm just excited because I have 12 more episodes of this. I don't know what they're gonna do for 12 more episodes, but I'm hella hyped because just if the episodes are going to be like this, and they're canon by the way, they may be called filler, but they are adapted by a novel. They are not manga canon, but they are canon to the universe. So there you go. So overall, gets my seal of approval. So I think I'm going to end the discussion here for today, but I just want to let you know that if you stayed all the way to the end, I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And, well, I just also want you to know that wherever you are, if it's morning, day, evening, or night, please stay safe out there and be sure to take care. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, and thanks for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys next time.